Hey guys, it's Miss DeLitto. We're going to look today at independent versus dependent events and what this looks like in terms of probability and how we calculate the probability in these different types of for these different types of events. So we're going to look at one example and look at it from both perspectives, both from an independent event versus a dependent event perspective. So starting with independent events are an event where the probability is not affected by the outcome of another event. So we're going to look at this example and think about what does that actually mean. So when we find the probability of more than one event happening or both things happening, so in this case we want to find the probability of choosing a blue marble and then choosing another blue marble. So what's the probability of both of those things happening? And to calculate this probability, we're going to multiply the probability of choosing a blue marble the first time by the probability of choosing a blue marble the second time. So in order to actually calculate this, we need to know what those probabilities are. So when we think about our first pick from the bag of marbles, we want to know what's our probability of choosing a blue. So here's our bag of marbles. And in this bag of marbles, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 marbles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are blue. So the first time that I go to choose a marble from this bag, I have 5 ways that I can choose a blue marble out of 12 ways that I can choose any marble. Now I'm going to go through and I'm actually going to take that pick. I'm going to choose the blue marble. And in this case, I'm being told that I am replacing that marble. So I'm going to put it back in the bag. And now when I go to choose for my second pick, again, I'm still trying to find the probability of choosing a blue marble. And when I go back for my second pick, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to choose a blue marble. And there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 marbles left in the bag. This is an independent event because my probability of choosing a blue marble the second time I picked was not at all affected by the fact that I chose a blue marble in that first choice. Now that I'm going to figure out what the actual probability is, we're going to multiply 5/12, that's our probability of choosing a blue marble the first time, by 5/12, which is our probability of choosing a blue marble the second time. And we end up with 25 over 144. We do want to make sure that anytime we have a probability ratio that's a fraction, that we do simplify if possible. And if we can't, we're going to leave it as is. So in this case, we can't simplify this ratio. So our probability of choosing a blue and then choosing another blue is equal to 25 over 144. And if we would like to write this probability as a percent, we're going to take our calculator and we can do 25, our numerator, divided by 144, that's our denominator, times 100. So we end up with 17.4, about 17.4%. Now we're going to look at this from the dependent event perspective and see what makes this different. So now we want to know what is the probability that a blue marble is chosen from the bag, not replaced, and then another blue marble is chosen. So we're still dealing with that same bag of marbles. We're still trying to find the same thing. What's the probability of choosing a blue and then another blue? And we're still going to calculate it the same way. So we're going to find the probability of choosing blue the first time and multiply it by our probability of choosing blue the second time. So when I go in for my first pick, we have the same probability, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue marbles out of 12 marbles that I can choose from. When I go to choose for my second pick, keeping in mind that now I've actually chosen a blue marble, and the difference here is I'm not going to replace that marble. So now when I go for my second pick, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue marbles to choose from, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 marbles left in the bag. This is a dependent event because my probability of choosing a blue marble the second time has been affected by the fact that we chose a blue marble or a marble in general in that first pick. Again, now that we know our probabilities for choosing blue the first and the second time, we can go ahead and multiply them together. So 5/12 times 4/11 is equal to 20 over 132. Again, we need to make sure that we simplify any ratios that we can. And I always start by thinking, can I divide by 2? And since these are both even numbers, we know we can divide by 2 to simplify to 10/66. I know I can continue to simplify by dividing by 2 to get 5/33. So my probability in a dependent event situation of choosing blue and then blue is 5/33. Or if we want to use our calculator to find our percent, times 100 would be 15.15 repeating percent. Hopefully this helps clarify what that difference between independent and dependent events actually looks like and how you can apply it to different situations. Thanks for watching.